During jury selection, this potential juror turned around and said to me, "I'm sorry, I just can't be fair in this case." And instead of saying, "Okay, ma'am, thank you very much. Please give me your card and you can go back to central jury," you know what I said? I said, "Tell me why." Is that something that's appropriate to do during jury selection? Come join me as I share with you the answer to that question. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski, a New York medical malpractice and personal injury attorney. The answer is maybe yes, and then again, maybe no. It's a very dangerous question to ask during jury selection when I'm trying to select 6 people who are unbiased and are willing to listen and be impartial in your particular medical malpractice case. If one person turns around and says, "Listen, I can't be fair," the moment I go ahead and ask an open-ended question which says, "Hey, tell me why you can't be fair," anything this person says could affect and prejudice the entire room full of potential jurors. Why is that? Because this person may say something that is so outrageous. This person may turn around and say, "I hate people who bring lawsuits like these. I hate the attorneys who bring lawsuits like these. I think it's horrible." And now they go on a rant, and I can't stop them at that point. Now the entire room of 25 or 30 potential jurors have heard this, and now there's very little I can do to reverse and to turn back the clock of time to change what just happened in the dynamic of this entire room. The temperature has gone from a nice, warm, cozy 72 degrees to a chilly 50 degrees. And why is that bad? It's bad because now I get the sense that everybody is against me simply because I allowed this potential juror to voice her reasoning why she could not be fair and impartial. Now, are there instances where I will turn around and ask the potential juror to explain why they cannot be fair and impartial? And the answer is yes. There are instances when I will do that, where I know that I don't care what the answer is, where I already have most other jurors picked. Maybe I have 5 jurors selected already, and I'm looking for 1 additional juror. And I know I've got only a few other people in the room, and I have additional challenges that will allow me the opportunity to remove those potential jurors if this person says something that totally goes against my client and my case. So in this hypothetical example, if I know that this particular potential juror turns around and says something that could be offensive, like, "I believe that all doctors are perfect, and I can't believe that you and your client are suing this doctor. You should be ashamed of yourself." Now I have the ability to use this as a teaching moment to teach not just this person, which I'm not really focusing on, but to teach the other members of the panel in this room, potential jurors, to explain to them why that opinion may be valid for them. But that's not what the law allows. That's not how potential jurors are to be looking at cases. They are supposed to be impartial. And if you cannot set aside that bias, that implicit bias that you don't believe that one person can be fair and impartial, and you're automatically leaning in favor of one side or the other without having heard a single piece of evidence, then clearly you don't belong in this type of case. And that's perfectly okay, because I am not there to change this juror's opinion about life. I'm not there to let them know that we are right and the defense is wrong. That is not the purpose of jury selection. The goal of jury selection is to try and find people who tell me that they are impartial and have no problem sitting in judgment of my client and the other parties in this case. So if a potential juror turns around and says, "There's no possible way I can be fair and impartial," many times what we will do is I will invite that person outside into the hallway with the other attorneys. So now we can have a private conversation that does not impact the other jurors. When that happens, now it makes no difference what this particular person says. Why? Because the other jurors are not privy to it. They are not there to hear exactly why this person is biased and prejudiced and cannot sit on this case. And that's usually what will occur. So why do I share this quick information with you? I share it with you just to open your eyes and to help you understand how these types of cases work in the state of New York. You know, I realize you're likely watching this because you have questions or concerns about your own matter. Well, if your matter did happen in New York and you are thinking about bringing a lawsuit, but haven't done so yet because you still have questions that need to be answered, what I invite you to do is pick up the phone and call me. You know, I answer questions like yours every single day, and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, @ Oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a fantastic day.